Say one thing about each one.
And Stephanie was the cutest little girl who used to smile all the time and dance.
Okay, the next child.
The next child. But the only thing unique about Stephanie, when Stephanie was born, 29 days after Stephanie was born, Kate was born. That's my baby. So I had a grandbaby and a baby the same month, September, same month as my husband's birthday. And we are just proud of the month of September because we have we have a son. I have a stepson who was born in September. Who else did we have born in September?
Terry.
And Terry, one of the most sweetest girls in the world, is Emma Gresham. And she was born in September. One of the nicest things that ever happened, we had a September party when my husband was over in the hospital. And then we brought the party on to here, to Miss Reverend Comer's home, who's my daughter. And the September people showed their kindness, and they showed a lot of things about their own personality.
Their rudeness.
Some of them were rude, but I think it was just their own personality.
Your other children, your grandchildren.
My other children. After Stephanie, we have Quentin the third. And when he was a little boy, he'd say, "I'm Quentin the third." And then after Quentin the third, then came Shay. And when Shay was born, Stephanie was so disgusted. She said, "Another little doggone boy." And she was just about 4 years old. And they were so shocked. I know when she said, "Doggone down." I said one of them.
Then the next grandchild.
And the next grandchild, trying to think of who it must have been Joy. Joy Comer. Joy Comer's birthday is in October. And she's the only child. But she was used to be my little running mate. She used to ride with me when I had a business called Easy Made Janitorial Service. All the summer she would ride with me, and we would play the music while we were going, and she was kind of chump. She was kind of, dimply. She had dimples, and she was kind of plump. But she would sing and dance in the car. And whenever a song would come that she liked, she'd say, "That's my song." Nobody could sing "This Joy I Have."
And the next one. Next child.
And the next child was Alexis.
Terry.
I think it was like
Terry.
I thought I already said Terry. A sweet little girl with the cheetah's ways.
And then Alexis.
And then Alexis. And after Alexis, who knew what to do with paper. I think she wanted to just put all the paper in the trash can, so she tore up everything she saw. Your letters, your papers, anything, she would tear it up. And then her dad was with a picture, and I started to fight it one time about pictures. But I didn't fight him, I just rolled my eyes there.
Cassidy.
Then after that was Cassidy, who liked to call her teacher Sweet Pea. Whenever she thought the teacher was going to spank her. "Hi, Sweet Pea." And teacher would get so tickled she could never fight her, could never spank her. But she had a way of just petting her teacher. I don't know why she got all that from, but she did. Then the next after that was Jameson. And that Jameson was something else, because he wanted to preach when he was real little. He turned, we went to a family reunion, and he turned out the family reunion. Singing like James Brown, mic all on the floor, and he was just singing, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Then he flipped, and then he flipped. Another time he heard, we went to a church where Quentin, my oldest son, Reverend Gresham, was having an appreciation, and Alexis had learned was going to talk for all the grandchildren who were there. She had learned her little speech to say. And Jameson was sitting in his mother's lap. And when she kind of loosed her arms, he ran out of her to the front of the church and sent Luke and said, I love my family. See my shirt? And I love Junior, and bowed his head like he was preaching and went back to her seat. The church just had to laugh. She couldn't catch him, but he wanted to speak because his sister had spoken. And I believe that's all of them.
Bradley.
Oh, I forgot about the sweetest little boy who got a curse. Now, he really doesn't want his mother to know this, so nobody must tell her that he knows what C means. When he gets angry, he says, I'd like to say the C word. He said, what is the C word? No, you tell my mama. What is the C word? I don't know. I'm going to say all that crap. His granddad Einstein, and he is Uncle Charles' little buddy. Because he likes to play with Uncle Charles. He thinks Uncle Charles the same age he is. He'll tell anything that he can tell about.
Who is Granny?
Granny.
That's you?
No. I don't fit that role. Granny's are small old women. But I'm a heavy woman. So I'm grandma. But his granny is a sweet lady. She's my friend. Her name, I call her my friend Gertrude. That's all I have. I'm signing off for tonight.